And so this wheat is still pretty green in this area. Though I can see, now you see why we needed the rain this year, because the wheat is just not very big. But I can see it's starting to pick up color. This is the third location.
Look at the layer of thistles.
I know.
Right around
Right
this.
around the wheat, yeah. I don't know if you can see, but this is starting to color up. Sometimes
It's hard to tell in this.
in this light, yeah.
This is beautiful wheat.
So I'm going to just do some walkthrough here with you on the video and see if we can. So for those of you who are worried about crushing the precious grains, there's no reason to. You just pull them over with your stick and you go on in. You don't damage the wheat. Okay, we're going to go. I see the early omer right here.
I can see it from here.
Yeah, right over there.
Yep.
So I'm going to go over there and we're going to take a look at that. Look at the flax is still on the land this year. Isn't it beautiful? What a picture of the white garment that the bride will wear, the linen, right here growing among the wheat. Okay, here we go. This will likely be the early part of the field right here. You can see that this is no longer green. It's more of a rusty color. And when yesterday morning, when we left the house, the wheat that was near my house looked like this. And by the time we got back in the evening, when the temperature was like, I think it was 87 in Haifa, maybe 90 in Poria, this had turned black. So all of this right here, which I've told you so many times, there's Jordan, there's the morning sun high in the sky. The wheat loves an east-facing slope. And according to all of our models, where will our Mashiach return from?
Wow.
Here, some of these are turning black. Oh, but there's some turning black.
That's pretty.
Right there.
Just shows you even some of the little wheats, even some of the little.
Well, so as you know,
over there.
there is a certain person within us that likes to make a fairy tale out of what we're given. But when you are following what they did with the law, you understand that we are given what the Father cares for from the land. And this is what the Father has brought forth from the earth. And so for me, this is what He's given me this year to determine. Look at all this black. To determine the calendar by. Okay, so this is why I think, no, that is not goat grass. Hang on, let me look. Look at all this black up through here. So this is what you would call a microclimate. Remember I wrote earlier in the year about a microclimate?
Yes.
Climates within a tight region that vary. Like here you can see a steep decline, and so the water is run away, and so this area is ready in front of the other areas. This is very naturally occurring. And it's these very things that would allow the men to take a first fruits to go to Jerusalem, stay for a week, and comfortably come back and harvest the rest of the field without losing a single grain. I was going to check that one I pulled, just so that you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Let's see how easy that opened up for us. Let me get to the grain. Actually, I dropped it. Actually, if I was smart, I would have one of you guys do this. Can you pull open the grain from one of those? I may have already dropped a few out of there. I'm trying to open it. Yeah, it looks like it dropped already. Let me see. Oh, no. Wow. Yeah, it's like... Let me get another fat one here. Let's see this. There we go. Oh, look!
Ooh.
I think this is our Independence Day, if I'm not mistaken. Aren't they gorgeous? This is their flyover. This is almost like King David when he counted the men and their strength when he wasn't supposed to. Okay, ready?
Okay. Can you see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this. There's the two ons. Wow.
It's hard to get into.
Yeah, it is.
That looks like a soft dough. It
Yeah.
is. But you also took a green one. So we know the green ones are not mature. Let's take a black one. One that has some black.
Here's some black. Let's get in here. We'll get this one right here.
And so you know the barley is and the wheat are the same in that it ripens from the top down. The point of the top of the head will be right before the bottom grains.
Okay, so this is, let's see, this one has black on it. Yeah, this is not, I can't tell. It's not like the other one. It's not as soft, but I guess it is a little bit.
Yeah, it's still got a little water in it.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of time.
Mm-hmm. And here's the very top of it. That's the head. This is the head of that.
Okay. And
That's the
you wanna
head.
pull it?
Yeah. Wow. It's really... Try to get in there. Yeah, that's hard. The head is hard.
Okay, so Yeshua,
wow.
as the head of the body, that singular position at the top of the body, said, unless a grain of wheat fall to the earth and die, it abideth alone. So let me pull in on that
I
grain.
actually had that pulled up right here.
That's very cool. You want to read that out
Yeah,
loud,
it says,
Andrea?
So verse,
You want to show
starting at
that
verse
paper?
20, it's John 12:20. Now there were certain Greeks among those who came up to worship at the feast. Then they came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida of Galilee, and asked him, saying, Sir, we wish to see Jesus. Philip came and told Andrew, and in turn Andrew and Philip told Jesus. But Jesus answered them, saying, The hour has come that the Son of Man should be glorified. Most assuredly, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it produces much grain. He who loves his life will lose it, and he who hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life.
Cool.
If anyone serves me, let him follow me, and where I am, there my servant will be also. If anyone serves me, him my Father will honor.
And here is the another head right below the head. These are ready. These are not. These are not doughy.